Obviously, we're thrilled to be advancing to the Sweet 16. You know, the history of Arizona speaks for itself, and I really feel like when we enter the NCAA tournament and this time of year, we not only represent ourselves, but we represent all the great players and teams of the past, and Coach Olson and everything he built to put us in the position that we're in today. And it's that incredible tradition that I think we're always reminded of as we take the court. And being in the Sweet 16, you know, we begin to build our own tradition or continue it in a very, very positive way. These three guys up here were the heart and soul of today's win. You know, everybody talks about try to be a true team, always be ready. And Jordin Mayes' performance today with a couple guys who got injured, Kevin fouling out, we really needed him to play his best, and he's really stepped up the last month, but today he played a really strong game on offense and defense. And the other two guys here, two seniors, have been through it all. It's their time of year, and for them to take our team to the Sweet 16 and have 27 wins, I think says a lot, not only about their ability as a player, but who they are as people, too.
For both Solomon and Mark, you guys there were back-to-back possessions in the first half where Solomon, I think you set up a back screen, and Mark, you got the lob, and actually I think Jordin, you threw the passes. Can you just talk about those plays and what made you think that those things would work?
Don't say the name of the play.
Just the style of defense. You know, they kind of stayed on the ball. They didn't really attack the gaps. So when Mark made the pass, I just saw open possession, you know, to screen his guy, and my guy didn't help, and we got the lob.
Mark, you've had two fantastic games here. How much did you take it upon yourself to really step up and be the leader for this team in that spot as the lead guard and really push this team onto the Sweet 16?
Honestly, you know, today my teammates, they got me great shots. You know, it wasn't individual plays that got me shots and things like that. It was driving kicks, you know, back screens, like he said, back screen lobs, and Jordin throwing the pass, great screens from Solomon, and that was just really what happened. You know, my teammates got me the ball in the right positions, and I was able to make shots today.
Solomon, when we talked to you yesterday, you seemed to know quite a bit about the Harvard team. What did you see from the matchup that you liked or that you were hoping to exploit early on in the game?
The same thing, kind of like New Mexico. Alex Kirk had a great game. I think it's the most field goal attempts he's taken in the game. So getting the ball down low was a big thing we wanted to do, and controlling the boards. I think we had a bigger team, so controlling the boards and limiting them on second shots could really control the game.
Maybe for Solomon and Mark, you know, being the seniors of this group, to what extent was what happened to Georgetown yesterday cautionary tale? You know, you've already seen upsets in this tournament. You guys were well aware of Harvard and what they were capable of doing. How much did that play in your mind as you took the court, you know, not wanting to be that team?
You know, it's March Madness. I think anybody can win, and that's our mindset. We have to go out. Our coaches do a great job of preparing us for the team we're going to play. And we go out there and we play defense. It doesn't matter the name on the jersey. I think it's more about what we want to do on defense, on our defense. So you can't take anybody lightly. Any game can go any way, and that's the way we look at it.
Mark?
Just like he said, you know, Harvard beat a really good team 2 days ago, so we knew they're capable of beating anybody. Like he said, it's not the name on the jersey, so we just went out there and played them like we were playing against any other team that we had to face.
Mark, you obviously came to Arizona for opportunities like these. Can you just explain the significance of advancing to this point now and realizing this opportunity?
You know, it's a great feeling. You know, I'm playing for my original coach who recruited me. I'm playing with a bunch of guys who believe in me and got faith in me. And, you know, we've been coming together as a team, so it's just a great feeling to be back in the Sweet 16 and trying to advance.
Jordin, could you describe how the defense has picked up the last 3 weeks or so, how that came about, how you guys have carried it on?
Well, Coach, he been preaching in practice when he's talking to us about defense. And it's just us just going out there and stepping up to the challenge and making sure that we go out there and play hard every possession.
For Solomon and Jordin, 2 years ago, you had the chance to play in Anaheim in the Sweet 16. Now you go to L.A. Can you discuss what that will be with undoubtedly a large crowd backing behind you?
Solomon?
Well, you know, it's always great to play close to Tucson. You know, it's a place where our fans can travel, and it's also a place, you know, it's LA, so people want to go out there. But I think when we played in Anaheim, it was a great feeling. It kind of felt like McHale, and hopefully we can do the same thing in LA.
Jordan? Well, like Solomon said, we have a great fan base in LA, play in front of our friends and family. And also the fans coming out, they traveling. LA is a good site, so I mean, it's a good place for us to have our fans there cheering for us.